Welcome to this video. Okay, I'm trying to be more hype. Then I've been rewatching my videos. I'm trying to be a little bit more hype. So this video is actually basically about Techie Youth. I'm gonna get straight to the point. They basically have a laptop giveaway. I don't need a laptop, but it would be nice if I can get one. But of course, I'm always, how I always say, those who need it obviously need it more than me. So I never take advantage of anything. So I don't need a laptop. It'd be nice to have one, but at the same time, I'm seeing some of these kids and they are such sweethearts. Like, they were on here like, you know, talking about their experience, and I'm like, you know what? Make sure they get a laptop. So for this video, it's more about just shouting out to Techie Youth, and hopefully maybe they can, you know, put me up somewhere. No, okay, I'm gonna stop winking when my eye falls off. Okay, so getting straight to it, basically they had the laptop giveaway, as I said before, but in order to get the laptop, you have to do some questions. Like I said, I'm not keen on getting a laptop. People that need it, but I will answer some of these questions because I do feel like Techie Youth is a very good, like they're mad good. Sorry about my voice as well. I got in a lot of rides going to Pennsylvania, and I screamed my lungs out, literally. So I'm gonna post that video coming next week, just so y'all, I'm probably gonna be posting this by like Sunday, so I'm gonna post that video coming next week for sure. And if it's not next week, don't hate me. It's just that it's a lot to edit. I have a lot to go over, and then I also have another trip coming to New Orleans, so I'm just like, ugh. Okay, so Techie Youth basically sent us a series of questions that we should be answering in this video. The first question that they go over is share something about yourself that is significant to you. So I am an artist. I've already said in my last video, this is not my artwork. This is actually one of my closest friends. But I am an artist. I do a lot of cool art things. I'm probably going to show my Instagram here. And that's something that I treasure very much. However, I am not the best artist. I went to an art high school, and I've seen a lot of people do 10 times better than me. But my art would come more from seeing different things I've never seen nobody do. Like, one of the things I wanted to do, maybe after like September, was I wanted to buy a dresser and repaint it with like all anime characters and stuff. Never seen nobody do it. You can look it up for yourself. It's rarely there, or somebody has wallpapered it so that all the characters are there. I actually want to try to do more different things that people haven't seen like that. But you know, a lot of things are unique, but they're not really unique because obviously, you know, somebody already drew that anime because it's anime. But these are little things I like to do. Like, I'm a fan for home makeovers. I'm a fan of video editing. I like a lot of art stuff. So that is something significant to me. So the next question is to speak about your experiences at Techie Youth. I would say right now, Techie Youth has literally made me want to do YouTube again, and I really appreciate them very much for motivating me to do it. They had a curriculum about stress. They had a curriculum about time management. They had a curriculum about video editing, about SEO, about how to vlogging, about how to basically bring yourself to trying different things. And they had a writing curriculum. I loved it. I thought it was so cool. I never knew about you can be paid for basically transcribing videos. You could be paid for transcribing movies. You could be paid for learning how to do stock things, for mentoring people, for basically like even doing videos, like making webinars and stuff like that, and how to basically create sales funnels, Shopify, all these kind of things that, you know, people go over, but you know, you never get to see the bad and the good. And that's the reason why I like Techie Youth, because they told you about the scam side. They also told you about how to continue making money. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, I was like, dude, I like this. I like this. We basically got to work from home due to COVID, obviously, you know. I wasn't mad about working from home. I loved it. Honestly, it gave me my own schedule. Downside is that, yes, I don't get to interact with people like I used to. I do like to move because, like, movement, I've always been like a moving person, and with COVID, it kind of slowed everything down. You know, living in New York City, you want to move all the time, you want to keep active. So it did suck, but I'd rather had been precautious and being careful versus actually going into work. The next question would be, teach us one thing or more that you have learned at Techie Youth. So a lot of things that they've taught I already knew about, but I definitely did not know about, like I said, the transcribing. I did not know that you could literally watch videos and go out your way and you can apply for a job and type what you hear, and all it takes is that you don't have to type like probably about maybe 40 words per minute, but it's something that I can do. Like, I literally can type very fast. So it's kind of funny that that's happened, and I was like, I didn't even know like that was possible. It could be more of a side hustle than an actual job because it doesn't pay you as much. It's probably about like 10 cents per word, but at the same time, if you're doing 200 words, you know, you feel me, it's $10, like $10. Whoa, see? Y'all, I don't like math, y'all. I don't like math. However, you know, you can get $2 off of it. That's light work. 200 words is probably about like 2 minutes and you made $2 already. So if you keep going about this, you do like 4 hours a day, you could probably come home like $50, you know. Maybe a little extra change you could just put to the side. So I thought that was so cool. They had ways to do gigs. They were teaching us about social media, about how to gain an audience, about how to video edit, about how to do music production. It was so much. Ones I didn't care for was like AI and data analysts, because I was like, y'all, this is where science and math really combine and it becomes like math science or computer science. And I was, ooh, that curriculum I was not doing so hot. I did learn, but I was like, I'm feeling like a robot. Information overload. So the next question is, tell us how Techie Youth has impacted your future career and plans. I already said it's motivated me to come back to YouTube. It's motivated me to see new things. I already wrote down some links that they've offered that I said I'm going to look more into as time progresses, because I do want to have more than one income source. Nobody wants to rely on a job because there's always customers. There's always your manager. There's always a boss. And at any moment, if you feel overwhelmed, they're expecting you to go above and beyond, knowing that they don't care about you. I don't want to do this forever. I don't want to just rely on one source. So it's definitely taught me multiple sources of income, independent, contracting, and a lot of freelancing, and a lot of actual working. So that's a great way of saying those different kinds of topics. What is the most difficult thing that you've had to overcome in your life? I've had the two biggest things I've had to overcome in my life. One I won't mention because it's kind of very personal, but the second one was losing my dad. And it's been hard. Like, it's been super hard. We lost him last year. So now people that know me know that he's not my biological dad, but he definitely has been my dad since like forever. You know, he's been there for everything I've faced, everything I've dealt with. He's been there, like, up until literally last year, down to he's seen the people I've been with, he's seen the situations I've gone through, he's seen me go from school, graduations, everything. He's always been there. So that's why I say my dad, because when I think about him, it makes me want to cry. Like, it always gets to me. So I miss him very much. That's probably one of the most difficult things I've had to overcome. And the third thing that I would say, most difficult wise, without it being sad, would be me figuring out my career. And that's why I really appreciate Techie Youth, because being back on YouTube has literally made me feel like, alright, I got something to do, I got something to look forward to, like, I got something to motivate me, I got something to go on with. Time to find something new. I like to be fun, I like to have fun things, I like to makeover. That's the kind of things that I want to get into. I still haven't found my niche, which is something they also taught me. Shout out to Techie Youth, teaching me about niches and how they work and finding what works for you. I know for sure I want to do video editing, and I know for sure that I want to do makeovers, like, and not people, but more like places or items. That's where my heart lies. So I'm hoping that one day, coming soon, I can start doing stuff like that. These are the things that I've definitely had to overcome and figure out, like, as far as what I've learned and what I want to do next. So that was actually the end of this. It was just a few questions they asked me, and I appreciated them for helping me. This is actually my final day, and this is actually the first time some of you has ever accepted me, which is hilarious because this will now be my final year of being able to apply. Like, I'm literally now 24. So dope little side summer job. I liked it. Motivational and just cool. Overall fire. I was like, you know what, Techie Youth? Shout out to y'all. You know what? Shout out to y'all. Thank you, Techie Youth. I've linked Techie Youth in the description box. They're great. They're cool. I like the guy who runs it. You know, he be walking around in different cities just on his camera, and that motivated me too. Like, that's some bravery, because people were looking in his camera like, who he talking to? You know? Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing this video. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you, because that worked in my, like, it was like it landed in my lap. Like, girl, you did a career real quick. Here we got you. Until the next one, y'all. Bye.